Good evening, here's Top News newsletter starting with headlines. Israeli jets strike near Damascus Syrian army. Syria army rebels ISIS attacks on Deir ez-Zor airbase. British terrorists died setting off suicide car bomb in Iraq. UK embassy in Cairo remains closed over security. The Syrian military has accused Israel of carrying out 2 airstrikes on Syria near the capital Damascus. Israeli planes bombed the area near Damascus International Airport and the town of Dimas. The Syrian army said in a statement to state television, there has been no confirmation of the airstrikes from Israel, and the military statement said that Israeli enemy targeted 2 safe areas in Damascus province, namely the Dimas area and Damascus International Airport, as direct aggression on Syria. Some installation has been damaged and that 10 explosions were heard near Dimas. The group also said that there had been 8 air raids on the areas of town of Khan el-Sheikh on eastern outstrikes of the capital. Israeli military respond to the Syrian accusation that there is no comment on foreign reports. Syrian troops have repelled an attack by terrorists from the so-called ISIS group on key military airport in eastern Deir ez-Zor province, a mentioning group said. And more than 200 terrorists has been killed in fighting for the base since Wednesday, when they launched an operation to try to take the airport. The Deir ez-Zor airbase is a key outpost from which warplanes and helicopters mount raids on terrorist positions in several areas of the country. The oil-rich province lies between ISIS-controlled Raqqa province and the border with Iraq. ISIS group terrorists have stormed parts of the army after days of the clashes that killed dozens. 2 civilians killed, others injured in terrorist mortar attacks in several neighborhoods in Homs. The attack resulted in killing 2 civilians. One of them is a 9-year-old child and the injury of 2 children, in addition to causing material damage to the site, the source added. A source in the central province is saying that the 2 shells landed in Al-Malab Street and Al-Ghouta, located in Al-Ward neighborhood, leaving 4 citizens injured who were transferred to a nearby hospital to receive treatment. A British terrorist has died after setting off a suicide bomb in Iraq, killing dozens of people. The bomber, named Abu Abdullah al-Britani, was said to have caused a blast nearby Samarra, Baghdad. He detonated a bomb in a car targeting a group of police officers in the city Al-Mostassam district. Samarra has been scene of fierce fighting in recent days between Iraqi security forces and ISIS supporters. The Lebanese army has vowed to defeat Takfiri terrorists, saying it expects a war of attrition with militants sneaking into Lebanon from Syria. Our battle with terrorism and terrorists is open-ended and we expect to be a war of attrition, General Jean Kahwaji said. The conflict of Syria has built over into Lebanon. Northern Lebanon has been the epicenter of the fierce clashes between the supporters and opponents of the Syrian government. Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Nusra Front and the ISIS Takfiri militants overturned the eastern Lebanese town of Ar-Irsal north of Beirut in August, killing and capturing some 20 soldiers and police officers there. The British embassy in Cairo remains closed amid ongoing fears over security, the Foreign Office has said. Britons in Egypt will be unable to apply for visas and some will face delay in getting passports, returned as public services are stopped. The embassy was initially closed on Sunday, but the exact nature of the security risks has not been confirmed. The UK ambassador in Egypt said the closure is to ensure the security of the embassy, and we are working to restore full services as quickly as possible to keep British nationals in Egypt and other customers informed. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nibal Hnedi. Good night.